Beautiful teaching from the brother. Kahalaya Hawaba Hashem Yahushai. You know, words going out, you know, in season, out of season. You know, we're still gonna be out here, man. You know? Yeah, you see it when it starts getting a bit colder and rain and that. You don't see these people, the book guy. Remember the conquistador? You don't see him. You had one Jehovah's wickedness, but they got out of here in a minute. So yeah, man, all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai. So I'm gonna bring out some news. Obviously, like the brother brought out about Kanye, all that stuff that's happening with him. Same with Kyrie now. The word's going out, innit? Obviously, these rich men, when they start saying things, people want to listen, innit? When we've been out here for the longest, you know what I mean? Not me personally, but the brothers, innit? And the elders, yeah, and the word's always been here. So yeah, what's it? I'll start off with TikTok now, yeah? So there's this thing on TikTok called Witch Talk, yeah? And it's got 30 billion views through this, the pagan holiday. Yeah, but through the, Halloween, that's it. Yeah, man, and it's teaching the preschools witchcraft, targeting children, and it's like become a big new trend on TikTok. You know what I mean? Billions of views. So when you look on it, it's talking about, you know, Samhain, what I was mentioned last week about where it came from and, you know, what they do. So yeah, if a brother can get me get me 2 Kings 17 and 17, someone.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 4. Because the multitude of whoredom, or the well-favored harlot, the mysteries of witchcraft, that selleth nations through the whoredom of, and families through her witchcraft.
Yeah, come on, man, that's what they're doing, man. And on a bigger scale, man, you know, it trickles down to the children, because that's who they want to get first, really, innit? They want the children. They obviously, the women, then the children, you know? You got that?
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire, and use divination and enchantments, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahweh, to provoke him to anger.
What?
To provoke him to anger.
Yeah, come on. So that's going back into the old times when Israel was doing wickedness, you know? Yeah, we weren't told not to do it, and that's what's happening now. It's affecting our children.
This is Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 21. And thou shalt not let thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shall thou profane the name of thy power. I am the Lord Yahweh.
Oh, man, and that's the law. That's the law, what it was talking about. We shouldn't be passing our children through the fire. And that's really what it is. That's a spiritual thing, man. You don't want your children to be watching witchcraft and wizardry.
Christmas.
Yeah, Harry Potter's, all of this madness.
Christmas.
Because, yeah, Christmas. Yeah, holidays, what's the other one? Halloween,
Easter.
Valentine's Day. This is all witchcraft. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and folly. This is not what we have to deal with. Do you know what I mean?
Paganism.
Yeah, it's finest. No, it's alright, bro. What's it? Yeah, so on another thing now, yeah, the US government has filed more than 150 cases of US UFO sightings in 1 year. Alright, so 150 in 1 year. Now it says the previous report is 140 since 2004 to 2019. So in 15 years they had only 140 sightings, but in the last year they've had 150.
Hey yo, Wednesday, me and my son and my daughter, we saw chariot, man. I swear, hey bro, I don't make these things. I don't just, I don't talk about the chariots though. I swear, me and brothers have seen chariots, but we don't really like, we're not really them guys like, oh, we saw UFOs or IFOs. We don't really say that. You might think, oh, look at these guys weird or something. But bro, it's scripture, man. And we saw it like, we saw the thing like a star. It was bright. Bro, it was shining so bro. But brothers are not listening. I'll tell you, bro, it was amazing. We saw it was bright, bro. No, I'm serious. It was bright. and then it phased out, and it just went dark, like it went on its thing. Once it saw us, I think like it said, okay, they saw and I left. But I was thinking, look, it won't be just little me. Look how many people are out here in the world. They must have done it for the ones that wanna watching, praying. You get me? But it looked like it was just for us, bro. Because it went as soon as we said, look, it's there. Amari got his camera out and tried to take it.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Kala Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's what we'll be singing when we see these, man. Because we know that they're not UFOs, man. This is what the government and all these wicked Esau's that are gonna say. They're gonna try and push this alien invasion when it with the witchcraft and the wizardry at the end. You know, when they're if possible to deceive the very elect. That's what they're gonna try and do. So you got one.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 68 and verse 17. The chariots of power are 20,000. Are 20,000.
Yeah.
Even thousands of angels.
Yeah.
And Yahweh is among them in Sinai, in his holy place.
Oh, man. 20,000, even thousands of angels, man. So basically innumerable. You can't number these chariots, man. And like the brother says, like, you know, brothers have been seeing, sisters have been seeing the chariots, man, if you're keeping watch, you know, and they're only going to reveal themselves to, and there's video footage, you know what I mean? It's not like they're hiding, you get what I'm saying? But like going back to the report, in the last year, there's been more sightings than in 15 years. Now do the maths, do the maths.
Psalms 104 and verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind?
God, man, God. Yeah, man. The Most High does that. You know, the Most High makes the clouds his chariot. Yeah, that's why when you hear about clouds, you know, riding upon a swift cloud, you know, it's the chariots, isn't it?
This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
And what?
And every eye shall see him.
Right, man.
And and they also which pierced him. All kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
That's right, man. So every eye is going to see. So when this happens, that's what I was saying about Esau. He's going to try and push the doctrine of like an alien invasion. That's why the brother, you bring it out all the time. They're making a space force and all this, because they're the ones that are actually dealing with the knowledge of what's actually happening up there, like, because they're the ones seeing it. The pilots and all the F-18 and the fighter jets, they're the ones that are actually seeing the UFOs or the chariots. So like, yeah, go on, bring that one out, King.
This is the book of 2 Kings. This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 11. And it came to pass as they went, and it came to pass as they still went on and talked, behold, there appeared a chariot on fire and a horse on fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by the whirlwind into heaven. And Elijah saw it, and he cried. And Elias saw it, and he cried, my father, my chariot of Israel. The chariot of Israel.
Chariot of who?
The chariot of Israel. And the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and rent it in two pieces.
This is what I'm saying. Like the brother just said, when he saw it, you know, he called his son, they both saw it, and then all of a sudden it was gone. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, it's the chariots of Israel, man. Yeah, that's what these UFOs and they claim IFOs, that's what they are. They're the chariots of Israel, man.
Right.
Straight up. So yeah, there's been a lot of war going on, like a lot of rumors of war, so like, yeah, with the US and South Korea. They issued a joint warning to North Korea warning that any use of nuclear weapons would result in the end of Kim Jong-un's regime. So they're threatening him, and you know he's the one that rolls with the leather jacket and his hair like John Travolta, isn't it? You can't actually. He's a man about his words still. You know what I mean? So they're threatening him. And what's it? North Korea has fired more ballistic missiles over South Korea, with supposedly 24 in one day. Yeah, towards Japan, again causing them to sound the alarm again like last month. So you know, like obviously when there's a missile and that it could get let off and it's near their vicinity, they'll raise the alarms, innit, to let the people know. Do you know what I mean? What the King, Second Kings 2 and 11, yeah, can't. Yeah, man, and what's it? So North Korea are saying those that there's a response to the US and South Korea doing military drills. So the South Korea and America are doing military drills right about now with thousands of personnel near the borders.
And I got this in there just to go along with what you were saying with the South Korea and North Korea, right? It says South Korea, sorry, and America.
North Korea's Kim Jong.
And North Korea and South Korea, there's
tension.
remember the brothers, remember their own households, right? Nation fight against nation, right? So this is North Korea. Did you get that? You can zoom in on that? It's cool. North Korea launched, this is today's newspaper, man. This is in the what? The evenings. See there, the Evening Standard, Thursday. This is Thursday's Evening Standard, November the thing, right? This is North Korea launches intercontinental missiles. North Korea launched more missiles today, including a possible intercontinental ballistic missile designed to carry nuclear warheads that went over the Sea of Japan and triggered evacuation alerts in Japan. The U.S. condemned the apparent ICBM launch a day after North Korea fired 23 missiles, one near South Korea. So what the brother's saying, bro,
That's the
US, who are you to be condemning North Korea's missiles, man? Damn that, man. Bro, man have discovered your nakedness, man. Don't be talking about how we're going to use our nuclear weapons and practicing what. Remember, if it's close, they're like, okay, if we add in a couple extra little 2 miles on that, just bending it a bit more to that degrees, it's gonna lick them, man.
Yeah, that's it.
So they're practicing. They're trying to get the right. Remember when they're playing, what's it called, battleships?
Yeah.
B4, D5, and they're trying to practice, bro. And like, okay, yeah, the wind and that. What was the wind pressure? What was the humidity? Okay, all right.
Aim a bit to the left.
Aim a bit to the left. Yeah, the wind's blowing. That's what they do with snipers, man. Snipers, man. That's what they be doing, man. We're men of war, you know. We are made in His image. We're men of war. We need to know these things. They're preparing, man.
That's right.
Same as King Jong-un, man.
Yeah, man, because you got to know the elements that you're working with, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like what I was saying, South Korea and America now, they've responded by extending their military drills and their military, you know what I mean? So they're egging each other on, man. And like you said, they shot a missile and it fell into the water near the border of them. Yeah, they were South Korea responded as well with sending missiles back, but not missiles sent from the archers. You know, like what they call them chucks that let them off. Not from that. They done it by planes, by fighter jets. But basically into the water again. So basically like a tit for tat. Like you doing that, we'll do it back. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Go on.
This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, upon a swift cloud, and shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So we're going into the clouds. Why they're more frequent is to edge on what's going on, right? Verse 2, Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right, man. And that goes straight to the Ukraine and Russia as well. There's more on that.
And there's more, yeah, because what you're talking about with the witch talk, yeah, the witch talk, yeah. Verse 3, Isaiah 19 and 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel master, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith Yahweh of hosts.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's going into that Isaiah 45 as well. That 47, sorry, where it talks about the enchantments and that.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a ticket.
Hopefully,
Only the motorbikes.
Yeah, only the motorbikes. But yeah, man, the enchantments, innit? You know, the TikToks and that. You know what I'm saying? That's who these people are gonna go and look for when in the day of trouble. You get me?
Wait, the laws of the land don't apply to motorbikes, bro. They just drive on the pavement, bro.
Yeah, I know. They come out when
His license should be revoked. No, serious. Man's been studying the driving thing. Oh, that's an automatic foul, blood. You touched the curb. No, bro, don't beat me go. Don't make me snitch. Don't make me snitch on the motorbike. Oh, they touched the curb, bro. License revoked. They should have ran over my big toe, man. No, like, hurry up and buy. Oh, what do you say about my? Ran over my toe, man.
For real, man. But yeah, what's it? More on that one. Russian jets capable of carrying Vladimir Putin's infamous Killjoy, which is a nuclear missile, have been spotted only 1,100 miles from the UK, meaning that we are potentially within range of a strike. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. It's getting nearer and nearer, man.
And there's been bear strikes.
There's been strikes. So the Royal Mail had a strike.
Yeah.
The Underground had a strike.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strikes.
Bin men
The
had a strike.
bin men have a strike.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna take your bins? It's gonna be like England back in the damn 1800s, man. Throwing piss and doo-doo at your windows, man.
Black Parade did that.
Right? Without your niggas picking up your bins, man. What are you gonna do? 'Cause that's what they get, right? They get the broke ones. Or Jake, innit? Or they get the Northern Kingdom. Pick up their bins and their rubbish, man.
Yeah, what's it? Again, what's it? Certain sources are claiming that Iran and North Korea are secretly going to supply Russia with more missiles. Like they ain't got enough already. So that's just showing you the link up now, isn't it? You know, we've been saying it for the longest, man. And obviously the brothers on the highways and byways that have been, you know what I mean, teaching this truth, they know this anyway. So it's all coming to pass.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 8 and verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it was a lamp, and it fell into... Revelation chapter 8 and verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and fell into the third part of the river, and upon the foundations of water. And the name of the star was called Wormwood.
It was called what?
It was called Wormwood. And the third part of the water became wormwood. And many men died of the water because they were made bitter.
That's right, man. So when these things go off, they're not gonna miss, man, and it's gonna burn up. You know what I mean? The whole of the land, man. Remember, that's what's gonna be the cleansing agent. You know what I mean? To clean up all this wickedness and abomination on this earth. Do you know what I mean? The fire and the brimstone from these nuclear missiles. You know. So what's it? On another thing, there's Mecca, in that stone, that there was heavy rain, thunderstorms causing flooding in that place. I don't even know what it's called, man. I don't even care. But you know what I'm saying, isn't it? Yeah, like where they run around 7 times. Yeah, there was literally, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Mecca. I know what it is. I just didn't want to say the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the thunderstorms, lightning and all that, so you know, they can't probably bow down to the stone out there. You get me? There's a 6.2 earthquake in California as well, in the region of near Mexico. So yeah, you know, the Most High is doing his bidding as well with the judgment. What's that one? Every day, the Lord judges every day. Yeah, you can get me that one, Bobby, for sure, because that's beautiful. So yeah, man, judgment, innit? That's what the Most High is all about. He loves it. Do you know what I mean? And that's the only way we can understand that we are the children of Israel. The so-called blacks, Native Americans, Seminole Indians are the ones that have been persecuted, that have been through all these atrocities from these other nations, and that's why we can tell that we are the sign. Do you know what I mean? We're the sign that the Most High put on us as curses for not listening to him. But you know, again, like it says, in the land of our captivity we shall remember ourselves. You know, so we know who we are now. Now it's just about showing all the other brothers and sisters who they are too. But not everyone's going to receive this, you know? That's right, man, that's right.
So this was Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 31. And I will pour out my anger, Salakia, and I will pour out my indignation upon thee, and I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath, and deliver thee into the hands of brutish men, and skillfully to destroy. They shall be for fuel to fire. Thy blood shall be in the midst of the land, and thou shalt be no more remembered, for the Lord has spoken it.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. In the end, it's going to be that nuclear fire, man. Nuclear fire. One sec, let me try and get this. Yeah, no, I'm trying to look for it as well. No, well, alright, we'll leave that. We'll find it another time. Well, you got it one time. The Lord judge every day. Every day he wakes up and there's judgment. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, obviously, what's it? In Ecuador as well, yeah, there's been an uproar in an Ecuador prison because they started to ship out like top gang members, yeah, to other detention centers and stuff like that. Yeah? Alright, go on, but
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. The just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
right, man, every day, that's what I mean. So it's plain to those who understand, that keep the commandments. Yeah, every morning there is judgment. You know, even if the masses can't see it. Do you know what I'm saying? That they, you know, we with that spiritual eye, we can see these things. You know, you just gotta look read between the lines, as they say. Still, so yeah, there's an uproar in Ecuador prison, because they were shipping out top gang members to other detention centers. So so they took the prison guards hostage, calling for them to be brought back in. And they were threatening that they will start bombing up bus stations, gas stations, anywhere where there's innocent people. And bear in mind, these lot are in prison, so they got connects on the outside, innit? And Ecuador, there are people as well, man. There are, get me second Ezra's 1671. So they're having a uproar out there in a prison in Ecuador about, Khan, and 71.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 71. They shall be like mad men, sparing none.
Sparing what?
Sparing none,
Yeah.
but still spoiling and destroying those that the fear of Yahweh.
Yeah, man. So they said they're gonna be blowing up innocent people, man, if they don't give them back their top gang members and that. Do you know what I mean? Because they shipped them out of the prison. So yeah, that's happening over there. Yeah, you got it?
This is Psalms chapter 3 and verse 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000 of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O power, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly.
Right, man. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's all about the ungodly being punished, isn't it, man? And the righteous getting their righteous judgment, isn't it?
Say he's not afraid of the military forces, man. You can have 10,000 military guys, alright, G.I. Joes, Rambos, Italians and Irish and the paddy rollers. Well, man, I ain't scared of none of them, man. Bring 10,000 of them, and they're not gonna do the prophets no harm, man.
That's right. And you know why, innit? Because we fear the Most High. The Most High, He killeth and maketh alive. You know what I mean? He raiseth up and bringeth down. You get what I'm saying? So we're not gonna fear what man can do unto us. You know what I'm saying? Look who it is. From Dalston. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and he had the black guy. Yeah, I got black friends, man.
Trying to
Like, yeah, I got black friends,
trying
man.
to cause contention between the
Don't
brothers.
give a damn about you and your damn black friends, man. Come on, man. No more side don't give us fear with you guys, man. We'll never fear you guys, man. You need to fear the dentist, man. Alright? You need to fear the dentist, man. Even your black friend knows, man. You need to get those checked, man.
Yeah, well, praises to Jehovah Shai. But yeah, on the last thing, what's it? This Kyrie Irving.
Hey, yo, black friend, you're an Israelite. You're an Israelite, alright? You're God's chosen people, brother.
Yes, that's right.
Come away from your enemy.
That's right, man. That's right. You need to fear the Most High, man, and keep His commandments.
That's right.
So, well, did I call one? Yeah. No, I didn't call the sound. Yeah, no. So on the last
Hey,
thing.
yo, wait. Let's get that.
Go on.
Let's get the abominations of Esau, man. Get Genesis, the blessing that Esau has, man. Because this is how the so-called white people live, man. And they want to say we're terrorists or we're what's it called? What's that word then? We're radicalists. They say we're radical, man. We be on the mic, but yo, you guys are going into the schools, get a gun, you're pissed off with the teacher, so you go and kill the whole damn school. Only damn so-called white people do that strippiness, man. But we're radical, bro. We're killing each other. We're stabbing each other, bro. You're killing the whole damn school. You go into a mosque and kill the whole damn mosque, man. Or the church. You guys are the damn devil, man. The so-called white people are the damn devil the Bible speaks of, man. You go rape, kill, pillage, and spoil, man. Alright? So yeah, another one. Alright? Yeah, bring it out, bro.
This another one.
The Parkland gunman handed 34 consecutive life sentences. A gunman who massacred 17 at a Florida school
How many?
17 at a Florida school has received a sentence of life without parole. Nicholas Cruz, 24, watched circuit.
Alright, Nicholas Cruz, tell her with that now, man.
know, and you don't hear about
Alright, man like Nicholas, man.
You don't hear about it.
Them guys are the Caucasian people that be killing innocent people in schools, man. Yeah, and then get that verse.
This is the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 27, verse 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
What?
Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
So Isaac blessed Esau to have the fatness of this ground. The Caucasian people, they've got their time. But then it's going to be the Israelites, the so-called blacks and the Negroes' time with the Hispanics and Native Americans, man.
Right.
And of the dew of heaven from above, and by the sword shalt thou live.
By the what?
By the sword shalt thou live.
That's their nature. It's in their DNA to go to the schools and start killing innocent people, man. Because they remember, it's like pressure bust the pipe. They couldn't hold it in. They haven't killed enough this year. Now we ain't got our numbers up. They're even pissed off when they're seeing blacks killing blacks for so. They're like, why are my numbers like them? Why can't I go and kill them? Alright, because that's what their parents were saying. Yo, don't be like them, man. We are. Remember, they said we are lords now. We are sirs. Alright, we do things elegantly. Alright, diligently. Alright, now so we're upper echelon. We are the upper echelon of society. We can't be doing that. Just take a tea, get your crumpets, alright, yeah, get your kind of, what's it, what do they call it? Oh, that thing they eat, man. That delicacy, caviar. That's what. See, I don't know. I'm in the ghettos, man. We don't eat caviar, man. Yeah, we don't eat caviar, man. They get the caviar. Right? But no, man. Pressure bust pipe. The caviar got rotten, and he had to pick up his gun, man. Right?
Khan 40. By the sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob.
And what?
And Esau hated Jacob.
That's what I was saying to the brother. Yo, don't be walking with that guy. He hates you. His inward thoughts in his heart is that he can make his teeth look like your teeth can look like his teeth, man. Like, wow, man. Okay. And cause contention amongst the brethren, yeah.
That's so in discord, isn't it?
If you have a cameraman, you look up the Dawson video. Remember that guy screaming and shouting? The guy with the funny teeth, man. If you want to see the teeth again, man. It's got like 1,000 views on that. The funny guy with the funny Edomite with the teeth, screaming about he loves black people, man. Culture vulture.
And it's my ends.
This is my, yeah, but he's in what ends now? This is all your ends, man. You've been given this world for now. Alright? So yeah, man, let's close up. Let me get, closing up. Daniel, Psalm, bring the Psalm first. You know how it goes.
This is the book of Psalms 132 and verse 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David. He will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will he sit upon thy throne. If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children also shall sit upon thy throne forevermore. For Yahweh have chosen Zion.
Who are his chosen?
For Yahweh have chosen Zion.
That's what we've been reading all day today, man. Who are his chosen people, man? The Israelites. And that was not, we need to drill it in their heads. You know how many times we have to keep telling them? Read Joel 2:7-27 again. Read Amos 7. Read it again and again. Alright? That all throughout the Bible, Israel is his chosen. Zion. He don't care about Egyptians, man. He don't care about Philistines or Caucasians, man. Israel, Zion is his chosen.
He have desired it for his habitation.
And that's where we don't want to care about America or care about Kemet. He cares about Jerusalem, Zion, Israel. Not West Africa. He cares about Zion. Alright? We need to remember that. We are the Israelites. Bring it out, King.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 66. What will ye do, or how would ye hide your sins before the Most High?
Give him a flag, quickly, brother. Give him a flag, quickly.
Alright, go on.
Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
And you what?
And deliver you from all trouble.
If you want to be delivered from the ICBM missiles that North Korea is testing, that Russia wants to link up with Ukraine and start bringing them out. I thought they was in war the other day, but it never, you know what I mean? That trickled down. It was only lasted about, you know what I mean? Like a month. You know, like a good song nowadays. It only lasts about a week. That's like the news, man. It only lasts about a week. When it's still banging, like it's still a banger, bro. Like the truth, isn't it? They're still bangers, but I forgot about that one. That's how the news is nowadays, and that's Ukraine linking up with, and no one not want to hear that, you know, because why England was really adamant that they had Ukraine on their team. Yeah, we got them. We got another one. They're joining the NATO, but no, you want to be delivered from troubles. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, link up and gather yourselves together with the saints.
Right.
Gather yourselves together, keep these laws, statutes, commandment, repent and be healed.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Shall what?
Shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
And that's the point. The saints are going to take this because they are children of, they're the children of warriors, man. They're the children of war. The Most High is a man of war. We're made in his image. They're taking the kingdom with force.
That's right.
By force. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen.
Babylon is built up and is beautiful.
Babylon is fallen.
Babylon's going to survive forever.
Babylon is fallen.
What is it?
It's fallen.
It's what?
It's fallen. That great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
And on that, we'll say all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Baharakah, Kadash, Kwame Shabbat, Ba'asham Mashiach Yahushai. Man of Allah, come.